Hey, what's up, guys? I'm back again, and it's been a while since I made a video. I'm not gonna make any excuses. I've just been a lazy piece of shit lately, sleeping in my bed, watching YouTube videos, going to school. That's about it. But anyways, as many of you might know, about the election, Trump won, which I was really hoping for, but Hillary would have been such a bad choice. It's not even funny. There's so many bad things piled up on both of them, it was hard to pick one. But you can't go by what the media says about Trump, or you can't go by you can't, just go by the media of what they say about Hillary Clinton. They both have bad things piled up on them. Like, Trump has the things about the women, about 15 years ago or something, about how he disrespected them. And I don't necessarily agree with that, but it's been such a long time, and he didn't probably, Rosie O'Donnell, that's probably the only one he actually really meant it. But Hillary has the emails, the lying, her husband, Bill Clinton, is a rapist. She was apparently seen laughing at the victim of a rape victim that she used to be like a lawyer or something before she was first lady, and she was with a rapist, and apparently the victim of the rape, she was seen laughing at her, but I don't really have much evidence for that, so I'm not gonna make that a very valid point. But one valid point I want to make is that people just go by what they see on the internet about Trump or Hillary. A lot of people dislike Trump if they live in the eastern parts of the United States. But many estimates showed that Hillary Clinton was going to win, considering of how many people disliked Trump at that time. Well, a lot of people still do. It's just that some people got a little bit more educated and they thought this through, and they're like, hey, maybe Hillary is a bitch. But yeah, it's really pissing me off, because every time you see a video about Trump, they're always saying that he's racist, sexist. He's not racist for simply a couple of these reasons. I was watching this DMB Nation, and I used to like their videos, their pranks and stuff. They did a prank on her boyfriend did a prank on him, and he was he didn't like Trump. He said that Trump was gonna send blacks back to Africa. I've never heard that in my life. Ever. If you guys heard that, you better send me a fucking link, because I never heard that shit. I've never heard him say any negative things about black people. Now, that might be a little bit controversial. If there's evidence of that, you might need to send me it, but I don't think that's... He said some negative things about Mexicans, about the drugs, and the rapists and stuff. He said that about illegals, not legal. People get all these shit mixed up because they go about what the media says and not what the actual, his actual rallies and stuff, or what he actually means by saying these things. All they go is by the media. Social media has so many bad things piled up on Trump that so many people, mostly Latinos, they don't vote for him for obvious reasons, because all they hear is, oh, they're gonna send us back to Mexico. No, he wants illegals sent back to Mexico. Then you get legal, then you come into the United States, and you live happily ever after. It's not that big of a deal. All you have to do is get legal, come in the country, you're fine. But the thing is, they were all saying he's about like Hitler. He's not like Hitler. He just wants freaking the Muslims out of the United States that are terrorists, like illegals. Okay, ISIS. Why did I say ISIS? ISIS. Very, very, very big deal. Very big deal. Now, it's just the fact that, a lot of... By the way, I'm watching dank memes. So, yeah, that's right. Hour-long episode. But I stopped this video to make this, so I could be watching memes right now, but, I wanted to make a video since I haven't made one in a while. But it's, and then the Muslims, or the Middle Eastern people, it's not our fault that people have done things in your country that have made you guys have the reputation that you have now. But I don't think that all Muslims are terrorists. I don't think that all freaking Mexicans are rapists or drug dealers. It's just that the majority of them. Like, okay, but back in World War II, not all Germans were Nazis. But do you know how many Jews died? Over like 60 million. 60 million people died. The kind or like the passive majority didn't matter, because that little majority did so much. And over in Islam about terrorists, you don't like. There's so many nice, probably Muslims and Middle Eastern people, but there's just the passive majority does not matter, because some freaking retards decided to do something that caused you to have that reputation. And the passive majority of these things that have caused harm to other people or have caused disruption in other countries, the passive majority does not count. It's like, okay, no one really talks about it, but like the Germans. No one's really brought up nice Germans in Germany, because all they see is Nazis, Hitlers, frickin' gas chambers and shit. Now, that may be true, that most Germans were actually Nazis, but it's just the fact that some of the passive majority was like they were probably called Nazis and shit whenever they did nothing. You see what I'm saying? But all Donald Trump wants to do is figure out about the terrorists, because they already said that they were going to infiltrate the Syrian refugees, and that's not good, because we're letting thousands of refugees from Syria in this country like every week, and it's not okay, because we're just gonna like, okay, I don't think that we should block all Muslims from coming to this country. I really don't. I really don't care if you come to this country, as long as you're legal and you don't hate our way of life, and you're willing to abide to the laws that we have as Americans. But it's just the fact that there's some retards who don't like our way of life, and they want to kill us and shit, and it's not fun, because all these innocent people are getting judged by a couple of retards, and it really sucks. But I have faith that Donald Trump will let our country, it'll make America great again. Many people say it never stopped being great. Yes, it has, with the past presidents. Well, I'm not going to say that, but it's just like the amount of like terrorist attacks and terrorist threats that we're getting. America's not very great about the nuclear threats and shit. It's not great, and Donald Trump isn't going to stand by and let America go to shit like it already has, like past presidents have done. I have faith that he'll do what's right for this country, and that people will actually understand where he's coming from in these beliefs that he has, and that they hopefully get some knowledge on what he wants to do for this country other than just what they see on social media. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.